Hey, good morning. Welcome back to another beautiful video. My name is Timothy Hara from Ndola, Zambia. I am a vlogger, a person who is trying to go and showcase the beauty of my country, Zambia. Right now, I'm at Ndola Chilanga Cement, where there is official opening of the Ndola new plant upgrade, which they are calling it Q 1 project, and it will be producing lime and cement, and it was being officiated by the Minister of Mines, Honourable Paul Kabuswe. So please guys, do me a favor, like the video, share the video and subscribe the channel, and remember to comment in the comment section. Let me know what you think.
Stand and sing of Zambia, proud and free, land of work and joy, unity, visitors in the struggle for their right. We hold freedom's fight, oh, are strong and free. Africa is our own motherland, fashioned with and praised by God's good hand. Let us, so our people, join us one, brothers under the sun, oh, are strong and free. One land and one nation is our cry. Dignity and peace in Zambia's sky, like a noble eagle in its pride. Zambia, praise to thee, oh, strong and free. Praise be to God, praise be, praise be, praise be, praise our nation, Zambia, Zambia, Zambia. Free men we stand under the flag of our land. Zambia, praise to thee, oh, strong and free. Praise be to God, praise be, praise be, praise be, praise our nation, Zambia, Zambia, Zambia. Free men we stand under the flag of our land. Zambia, praise to thee, oh, strong and free.
round of applause for our cultural performance, and that's their daring fire eating performance. Ladies and gentlemen, in the interest of health and safety, whatever you do, whoever you are, please don't try this at home. Creative Cultural Group. Cultural Group, thank you. That'll be all for now. Thank you so very much. A very warm round of applause for the Cultural Group. Thank you.
It was one of the beautiful performances by the Masara Cultural Group. What a wonderful dances and what a wonderful performance. So we are going to hear from the Minister of Mines, Honourable Paul Kabuswe, is going to address and commission the new plant for Chilanga Cement, which they are calling it Q1, which will be producing limestone and cement.
Thank you very much. I would like to recognize the Provincial Minister for the Copperbelt Province, my brother, Honourable Elisha Matambo, the Permanent Secretary for the Province, Mr. Mwanga. May I also recognize Shine Shafuego, their Royal Highnesses that are here, His Royal Highness Chief Tuala. May I also recognize the senior government officials that are here. His Excellency Mr. Han Jing, Ambassador of the People's Republic of China. May I recognize the Mayor of the city of Guangxi City, China, Mr. Hu Ziling, the CEO for the Guangxi Group, Mr. Li Yanqing, the Chairperson, the Board Chairperson, Chilanga Cement, Mr. Muna Antuba, the CEO for Chilanga Cement, Mr. Chai Jiangping, other board members that are here. May I also recognize the ruling party, the UPND leadership that is here, members of the press, distinguished invited guests, our workers at Chilanga, where are you? We recognize you, thank you for the work you're doing, and our pupils who sang the national anthem. We're so grateful for what you did. Hi. How are you? Fantastic. These are exciting moments. I am standing in for the president, so I'm wearing two hats. So in 2 minutes, I'll speak as Minister of Mines. Then I'll get into the speech. We would like to appreciate what you have done. I was sharing with a board chairperson that the only cement I knew when I was growing up was Chilanga Cement. Along the way, the Ndola plant was almost dead. We don't know what we were doing to this economy. Things that had a lot of historic value started going down, including areas in the sector which have been privileged by the president to run. But what I'm seeing in the economy now, as was prayed by the one that offered our prayer, the secretary for the province, that this president has enacted, those of us who are Christians, we say an anointing for bringing dead things back to life, including a mine like Kalenga, which was dead for 46 years. Waisha, 23 years. These are things that were forgotten, that they would never add value to our economy, but they are coming back. And because of that, Chilanga has got the wind, and the Ndola plant is breathing new life by going into expansion. I want to tell you, you can only invest such quantums of money if you have confidence in a particular economy. If the policy environment in that economy supports investment, because you can't risk $20 million, which you are not sure that you are going to recoup as an investment and also have a return on it, which is profit. You only do that when you have confidence in the leadership of that economy. It's the way we were saying when we were talking about the shaft sinking at Lubambe 2 weeks ago. It's because investment has confidence in the kind of leadership that is being displayed by President HH and his team. So we want to appreciate what you have done as Chilanga Cement, as was emphasized by my colleague. Our focus as government is not to make the investor feel good. At the back of our minds, as we promote partnerships, technology coming in, joint ventures, value addition, capital, and affordable capital for that matter, the 4 pillars by President HH, at the back of our minds are the consequences of what we are doing. It's not to make you feel good that we are opening mines, that there is new investment coming, that fertilizer plants are being set up in Zambia, that textiles industries are opening which were dead, like the Kawe one. It's not just make us feel good. It is the consequence of what these things are going to do. Create jobs for our people. More treasure, more money into the treasury through taxes, so that there is social spending in terms of CDF, hospitals, schools, and that is how the economy functions. And the multiplier effect to that is that when you Chilanga Cement employees get paid, you are going to go in shops, you are going to buy ftumbua, you are going to buy bread, you are going to get on a taxi, and the economy is running and money is flowing in the economy. That is the reason President HH wants a policy environment that is attractive to the kind of investment that we are seeing today. Let me now read the speech that I was sent to bring to the people of Zambia on behalf of President Hakainde Hichilema. Barely 3 weeks ago in Lusaka, I was officiating at the commissioning of the Hitachi factory and warehouse facilities phase 3 expansion. Now here in Ndola, we are witnessing the commissioning of yet another industrial project. My message when addressing an audience of this nature is that Zambia is in a hurry to actualize high industrial development agenda. This is because it is through industrial development, industrialization, if you like, as a nation we shall achieve the goal of adding value to our local resources if we are to achieve economic development in a sustainable manner. It is through increased value addition that quality jobs will be created, wealth will be created, and increased revenue for the treasury will be achieved. Distinguished invited guests, ladies and gentlemen, the fact that the private sector players such as Chilanga Cement are expanding their production facility is a clear testimony that the economic policies of the New Dawn administration aimed at promoting investment are bearing fruit. These policies of the UPND government aimed at encouraging expansion of already existing investments are working, and I would want this great nation to continue on this trajectory. Ladies and gentlemen, allow me to commend Chilanga Cement and its majority shareholder, the Wanshin Group. I say thank you for the bold investments and unwavering commitment demonstrated since the acquisition of this company in 2021. The plant has existed since 1969, and yet for decades, it has seen no major upgrades. The plant was once making persistent losses and faced closure, a move that would have cost hundreds of jobs and would have dealt a big blow to the local economy and the construction sector in general. I want to encourage the company to seize the prevailing conducive business environment in the country and continue to expand and invest in Zambia. Ladies and gentlemen, this upgrade is a significant infrastructure investment with a combined investment outlay of $25 million. The upgrade of Kiln 1 at the Ndola plant will triple the clinker production capacity, which is a key intermediate product in the cement manufacturing process, from 180,000 metric tons per year to 500,000 metric tons. This will translate into an estimated cement output of 700,000 tons per year, up from the current 480,000 tons per year. In addition, the company has constructed a new lime production line with the capacity to produce 100,000 tons per year. This investment adds to the already existing cement production capacity in the country of over 5 million tons. This is a commendable development as it increases our cement and clinker exports to the neighboring countries and the Great Lakes region. This, therefore, contributes to the much needed foreign exchange earnings, job creation, and development in general. Ladies and gentlemen, this project highlights the power of partnerships. Partners like Wanshin Cement are working not in isolation, but with other businesses across the country or across the economy. These are the kinds of linkages that we must continue to support and expand. Most notably, this project brings to Zambia cutting-edge technology and capital, paving the way for a brighter future in industrial development. I am pleased to say that today's commissioning is clear evidence that the Zambia and China relationship, based on economic diplomacy through enhanced trade and investment, is indeed bearing fruits. Ladies and gentlemen, allow me to reaffirm our government's commitment to ensuring the highest standards of quality and promoting growth of the manufacturing sector. Government has placed industrial development at the core of its development agenda, representing a bold step forward in the country's shared vision of industrial growth, fostering private sector-led growth, environmental sustainability, and inclusive economic transformation. The government's goal is not only to attract new capital, but also encourage existing investors to reinvest in their profits. The success of this facility shows us what can be achieved. Ladies and gentlemen, in alignment with the 8th National Development Plan, the government is committed to accelerating growth in the manufacturing sector by promoting value addition, locally sourced raw materials. Very important. Through the Ministry of Commerce, Trade and Industry, government has demonstrated the national industrial policy, which is aimed at stimulating and encouraging value addition activities in primary commodities as a means of increasing national export earnings and creating employment opportunities, which ultimately will transform the Zambian economy into a diversified and competitive industrialized economy, which is well integrated in the international trade system. Government will continue to embark on major infrastructure projects, such as the Lusaka Ndola dual carriageway, the Ndola Sakanya Mufulira Road rehabilitation, Sangano Fisenge Lwansha Road, Chingola Chilabomwe Kasumbalesa Road, Chiguruma Concrete Road, and many more other infrastructure projects, so that the industries like Chilanga Cement are supported through our positive discrimination public procurement policy. At the core of this success, ladies and gentlemen, however, is dedicated workforce for the company. Therefore, I urge you to take pride in the revitalization of the plant. This is your success too. Let us work hard to build a strong foundation for the next generation of Zambian industry. As I conclude, let me say thank you to the partners, to the investors, to the communities, to the teams, to their Royal Highnesses for making this to happen. Thank you for believing in Zambia, and thank you for walking the journey with us. Let us continue working together to unlock even greater opportunities for our country. God bless you all, and God bless the Republic of Zambia. I thank you. Chilanga Cement PLC Ndola Works, Kiln 1, upgrade project and new line production line was officially opened by Mr. Hakainde Hichilema, President of the Republic of Zambia, on Wednesday, 25th June 2025.
Thank you. If we have a group photo, we ask that we please smile for the cameras, our guests of honor and our dignitaries. Guests of honor and also the team that came through from China. If you could please come through for a quick photo. This moment is captured for posterity and it is one for the history books as we see development and expansion here at Chilanga Cement. We'll now ask that at this time we return to our seats.
Thank
We ask that we take our seats so that we may bid a fond farewell to the royal